Today, on the first grid episode of the new year, we are talking about New Year's resolutions for photographers and which ones might actually work.
Yeah.
That's what we're focusing on today. Mr. Kuna is here. I think you just heard Mr. K right there. He's here. He's in full bloom. And our whole crew is here today. Everybody's here. Kathy's here. Dobson's here. It's going to be a fine day with lots of giveaways. And it all starts in just 12.4 seconds. Let's go! Happy New Year and welcome everybody. It is our first grid episode of the new year.
2026.
Hard to believe. I remember Y2K.
Yeah.
I remember how, like, my wife and I had a small graphic design business, and, like, you know, we were helping all our clients, and everyone's calling us, and everybody was freaked out, and then that night came and absolutely nothing happened anywhere in the entire earth. It was kind of like,
now we're getting towards, it feels like 2050, you know, you get 25 and now 26. It's like,
man, I know.
Wow.
We're closer to 2050 than we are to 2000. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions that might actually work for photographers.
Yeah, and things that we can do about it, because that's one thing I think when we started a new year, which I don't know why we do that. Well, we do this because it's good to set goals, right? It's good, but sometimes we set unrealistic goals
that we're never going to reach.
And that's really why we just don't stick with it. We just don't stick with it. So
we're going to give you some easier ones.
Yeah.
We're going to set the bar so low you can't lose.
Yeah.
No, that's not really the case. However, I do have some news.
Yes.
This is big news.
Big news.
So my big Lightroom book is actually available. You can get it online. It's at Amazon. It's at Peach Pit.
Wow.
This is the one that I do every few years, and it's up. It's got all the new stuff. It's got
Where'd they print that?
They printed it here in the U.S. It went to press and was like back. I couldn't believe.
Way.
So this is it. So this is my Lightroom book that covers everything, right? So this is literally. I just bought Lightroom I'm a Lightroom expert. It's all in there. It is the book that I've been writing since before Lightroom shipped. So I wrote the first version of it when Lightroom was in its first public beta. And so it's been a bestseller all these years. And so this is the latest version of it.
If you buy it, you're going to get it delivered right around my birthday.
Yeah, and you'll get it right around Kuna's birthday. Also, you can...
And Juan's birthday, too.
You can actually save a few bucks if you go to peachpit.com. So that's the publisher of the book, Peach Pit Press. If you go to peachpit.com, I believe they have it a little cheaper.
There you go.
And the interesting thing is, can we bring that page back up? I don't think, yeah, there we go. That's it over at Peach Pit. And I think it's a little cheaper there. So that's the bundle. Yeah, it's $47.99 over there. And it ships in 24 hours. That's kind of weird. But anyway, this one at Amazon, it's 6 to 7 days. From Peach Pit, it ships immediately. So anyway, it is scroll down a little bit. I want to see how many pages it is. It's a lot of pages. It took me forever to write it. Hold on, keep going. You got to go down further to get to keep going. Oh, right in this area. Oh, product details. It's next, right there. Boom. 528 pages. It's a lot. It's quite a lot. Anyway, it just hit Amazon, and Peach Pit obviously has it in stock there, the publishers. So go get a copy and let me know what you think. I think it'll be very helpful. I've had so many comments over the years about that book. You know, it's kind of the book that made my stake in Lightroom. So there we go. Now, besides that, we might have somebody actually win a copy today. So here's what's going to happen. Normally, we get a box of them before they're in the warehouse. Like the publisher will send us a box. But this time they didn't. So I'm going to give away a print copy of the book today on the show. but you have to wait until we get our copies.
So it will ship to you when it ships to us.
It'll ship when we get our copies. You'll get your copy. So
There you go.
that's the caveat. We're going to be giving a bunch of away stuff
So that's
today.
one of the prizes. So one
We
of the
have
prizes
others.
we're giving away today is Scott's new Lightroom book.
Yes.
Then we also have the Platypod grip. So we're going to be giving one of those away.
That
on
thing's
the show.
nice.
Yes, great for holding your iPhone or Android phone.
And using it for photography.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go. We're also giving away a copy of the night photography book. If you
By
wanna learn
Erik
all of that
Kuna.
night
Look, he's
photography
covering his
stuff.
hand. It says Erik Kuna.
Oh,
Don't lose that
Boom.
book. That
There we
thing's
go.
gold, baby.
oh,
Gold.
There you go.
Hey, by
right.
the way, that book is selling like hotcakes.
That book is selling pretty good.
It's selling very, very
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah, I'm
we're very excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
That book has already sold more than most books will ever sell.
And then the Crush the Composition book. So we're giving away one of those. Love this book. It's great. Like,
It's by my favorite author.
yeah, I love that guy. So it's like kind of like half coffee table where you got the cool pictures, but then a lot of teaching in there as well.
Yeah. So that's it.
And it's a topic that a lot of the photographers we don't focus on. We want to focus on the gear and we want to focus on the settings.
And we want to focus on the rules of composition.
And it's not that. It's like, what is the composition is everything. So.
Hey,
Almost
we
every.
have a
Well, that's
copy.
Ravi and I were talking about that the other day.
The
Yeah,
German
composition
version
is
just
key.
Came out. I want to see if I can see it. So the German version of this book came out, and here's what cranks me: the German version.
I saw it the other day. I don't see it on
It's
the
hard.
site.
It's hardcover. Why isn't the American version hardcover? The German version's hardcover.
I don't know.
I don't know, but believe me, my publisher has heard lots of whining about that very topic. All right, what else are we
And
giving
then
away?
a copy of On One No Noise. So we're giving away. It's a cool plugin for removing noise out of your photo. If you're worried about noise with like wildlife photography, night photography, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You can eliminate all that noise, even in cityscapes. So you can handheld
I
anymore.
use it in travel all the time.
Yeah. So
It's
there you go.
fantastic.
So all you got to do to win one of those prizes is leave us a comment, tell us what you'd like to win, and then we'll pick your pick at the end of the show, and we'll give away the prizes.
Hey, you know what else is interesting? That No Noise actually includes another plugin inside of it called Tac
Tac
Sharp,
Sharp, yeah.
which is an AI sharpening algorithm. Why they didn't separate it into two different programs, I do not know. But it is in No Noise.
Well,
so
it's
if you
really
get
nice
No
because you
Noise-
can just hit that both, and it'll remove the noise and then add
And
the
then
sharpening.
sharpening.
Because when you noise reduce, you lose some sharpening, or
Yes.
that's historically what you did.
Yeah.
It's not that
It's
way
not
anymore.
not nearly as what you used to
Yeah.
use. How do they win?
Just got to leave us a comment, tell us what you want to win, and then we'll
Yeah.
pick it at the end.
Just tell us. Just
Yeah.
leave us. But tell us what you want to win. That's
Yeah.
the key thing. Like if you want Scott's new Lightroom book, or the Crush the Composition, or the night photography, the grip, the No Noise, just say. You can say anything. Hey, I'd like to win that. That's all you need to do.
And if you annoy Dobson enough in the comments,
Oh, is Dobson on the
I've
comments
heard
today?
that if you annoy him enough, or maybe if you sweet talk him enough, you automatically win.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay,
You know why?
it doesn't.
Here's why.
It doesn't. No.
Because inside Dobson is empty. There's nothing in there. He's a soulless shell, like an alien pod. So you can say whatever you want to him, but we know from.
And just so y'all know, we're totally joking. Dobson's awesome. He's amazing.
Is he?
So,
Is
he is.
No, he's the best. Speaking of the best, I don't know if you've heard about it. All right. Dobson just
You're
wrote.
not wrong.
You're not wrong. This has nothing to do with anything. Have you watched? I'm going to ask Erik. Have you watched Pluribus?
You talked to me about that. I have not.
Did you know that Pluribus, the TV show on Apple TV,
Yeah.
is now the most watched in the history of Apple TV,
I saw that.
beating
yeah.
Ted Lasso, which was an amazing, amazing show. The
Mm-hmm.
most watched. I'm telling you, it is a phenomenal show.
I don't know. All I've seen lately is just Stranger Things everywhere. Stranger Things here.
Yeah, we
Stranger
started
Things
watching
there.
Stranger Things. We're in like season 3.
Yeah.
So we still have a ways to get up to the current season.
Yeah.
But the kids keep getting older.
My daughter and all them, that's all they're talking about.
Oh,
Stranger
yeah.
Things,
I know.
Stranger
It's-
Things.
it's-
and
it's-
there's a secret episode that didn't come out, that was going to come out, that didn't come out, and maybe it's going to come out.
Maybe. All right. I got something for Christmas. Oh, Dobson took off with it.
Uh-oh.
So I got something for Christmas, But let me see, maybe Dobson's going to race and get it. He started playing with it. He literally sent me a text and asked me to bring this in. So this is the new, Westcott made a new trigger, a wireless trigger for their lights. So I use their FJ400s, which is not their newest light, it is their older one. But anyway, I went and bought this, or I didn't buy it, my kid bought it for me.
Multi-brand and then Sony.
Yeah, it's multi-brand.
And then Sony.
And Sony. Anyway, but what's nice about it is you don't have to buy the one for your camera. You just buy like, you know, this, and then you switch it to, I have a Fuji, I have a Canon, I have an OM Systems, whatever, and it works. But anyway, this is their brand new one. It's touchscreen, and my friend Terry White has one of these, and Terry was raving about it. So I put it on my list, and my son got this for me. So that's my Christmas present to me.
There you go.
And a Westcott FJ-T1.
And obviously you don't have a Sony.
I do not, but it's okay. I can set it to Canon, and it works with my Canon.
There you go.
Hey, that's very rare, though. Like in other companies, like if you buy somebody else's trigger, you have to buy the trigger for your, like you have to buy the Sony trigger or the Fuji trigger. This one you can use.
I love that because I shoot multiple camera brands.
I know you shoot everything.
But the one that I shoot the second most is Sony, which why they always have to be like proprietary. It's just a Sony thing.
It's a Sony thing.
It's a Sony thing.
It's a Sony thing. Okay.
I don't get it.
So today's topic is we're talking about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you start because Erik's got a whole bunch more than me.
Well, I think one of the things I want to start with is you know, kind of setting expectations here. One of the things when we create resolutions, I think it's great. And in fact, I don't think doing it at New Year's is kind of like that's what we tend to do as a society.
Yeah,
we
reset.
talk about it and reset. But you should be doing this constantly, is giving yourself goals. But what I wanted to start out with is why do most people, you know, like we do that. I know I do it. You get into it and then you fail. You just don't stick with it, right?
Yeah. Well,
and
you know what it is?
There's three things that I got down to.
Okay, go.
Yeah. I think the first thing is, and the big one is your goal is too vague. That it's too big or too vague. That would be like, you know, like saying, I want to get better at night photography. But instead, you should go like, I want to shoot one night photography shoot a month. Or I want to build a 12-image portfolio by June.
Yeah.
That when you give yourself specifics,
you're
much more likely than, I just want to get better at this. Or just vagueness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nope. No, you're right.
What do you think? What else?
Oh, mine was, you don't do it long enough for it to become a habit.
Oh, that's
like
a good one. Yeah.
You'll do it a couple of times, but then if you're consistent, then the memory drops out.
Yeah.
And the habit drops in. If you start shooting, if you said, look, I want to learn night photography and I'm going to shoot every weekend until I do it. If you do it for the first weekend and the second weekend, after a while it becomes your routine. And this is what I do.
That was actually number 2 on my list. I just called it a little different. There's a difference between intention and action.
Yeah.
When you have action, and that's why I said I intend to shoot every week. I'll talk about it, but then you know what happens? Life gets in the way.
Yeah,
right?
you miss a week.
But if you say every Saturday morning for 30 minutes, I'm going to shoot X, that will become part of your routine. And when it becomes part of your routine, you'll get better at it. Right? And if you just kind of like willy-nilly it doesn't. And
look at that. I said Terry White's name and he just called me.
Yeah. And then you got to give yourself, the other thing is you got to give yourself a deadline. You have to actually like put yourself on a deadline or give yourself a goal. If you just say, again, just willy-nilly, it just never happens.
Also, you know what else, another thing that helps?
Yeah.
This is going to sound stupid. Writing it down.
Oh yeah.
You have to like write it down
and put it in front of yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to use a pen, but you need to actually not just say in your mind, I'm going to do this. When you switch it to a written form, it takes on another level of memory, of expectation, of all these different things. It's a psychological weird thing that people do, that if you write it down, your chances of achieving the thing or remembering the thing go way up.
Well, that's why it's big. I mean, I know we have, and we're going to have after this, we have a mentorship program where people come in like the VIP and the Inner Circle, and that's a big thing of like one of the things this year for the Inner Circle where they're doing the master's program is they're writing down intentionally what they're going to be doing for the year, because like you said, when it's in writing and you have a plan to it, you're way more likely to execute it than just, again, saying, well, I kind of want to do this.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, we had them submit an idea for their year-long project, which is just one of the things that they do. But
Yeah.
they've got a big year-long project, and they had to submit by a deadline here's what I'm thinking of doing, and then Erik and I review every single one of them and report back to them. All right.
Yeah.
That
it's like,
being
it's
said,
just like entering the photo contest. If you don't enter the photo contest,
they're not
you
going to
never
call you.
win.
They're not going to call you and ask you.
But then, like we always talk about, you know what happens if you enter the photo contest and you don't win?
Nothing. They don't send you a mean
But
letter.
if you get into that habit, you start doing it, and then you start looking at other people's photos and saying, well, what's different about their photos and my photos?
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that. They'll see somebody win a contest or place or be a finalist, and they're like, oh, I've got shots that good.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Did you
Did
enter?
you enter?
No.
That's exactly it every time.
You know what you get for not entering? Nothing.
Zero.
All right, we need to take a quick break. When
Yeah.
we come back, we're going to uncork some of the...
like, what do we do then?
yeah.
Like,
Well,
how do we do it?
I've got some ideas.
Yeah, let's do it.
So does Erik. So stick around. We'll be right back. And look at that smooth movement. Who's on that jib today? Can only be the one and only.
Hello, this is Nikon Ambassador Hilmar Smith, and I'm at the KelbyOne Studios filming my new class. This is going to be a continuation of the why seamless many ways to use it. So today we're going to be using paint, little bows to decorate your why seamless. We're going to be playing and creating like origami and paper boats, paper airplanes. We are creating like a little notebook page. We are wrinkling, we're using so many fun things to level up and use your why seamless in a more creative way. So if you want to level up your creativity, come and join me at KelbyOne.com.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by Canon.
And
Hello.
we're back.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, wait, we got some shout outs, man.
yeah. Belinda saying hello, saying the only TV I watch is The Grid. All right. Probably a good idea.
Belinda.
Compared to what is on TV half the time. Larry H. saying greetings from Nebraska. Dave Young saying hello from an unseasonably warm Cincinnati, Ohio. Somebody saying hi from Kansas there. I can't see who it is, though.
It's Jeannie.
Jeannie. And, ooh, boy. Somebody from Denmark. The
HR Friedendel?
HR Friedendel? Or maybe that could be. And then Robert Holder Photos joined us from Utah. Mark saying hi from Las Vegas. Cammie saying hi from South Carolina. Herb saying hi from sunny Maui. So we got people joining us all over the place.
Hey, you know what's nice that Herb does?
Yeah.
Herb sends us a calendar.
Yeah, calendar.
Each year. A very nice calendar. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
You go first.
So what? Well, okay. If we're talking about like what do I think that would help photographers to stick with photography, get those resolutions? This is one I know I beat this one up, and I know you do too, but I'm going to do it again.
Do it.
And that is, you got to stop playing photographer and you start practicing. We all want to play photographer. We all want to have the gear. We all want to do the thing. We all want to, put on the, we all want to do the little photo group shoots and all that stuff.
Put on the vest.
Put on the vest. But you got to go practice photography. Actually go out and practice it. Just like if you want to get great at anything in life, you have to practice. And so many times, that's what people, that's a big thing that I have with night photography with people. They don't want to do the simple practice of, for example, learning your camera in the dark. You need to know where all the buttons are, because when it's light out, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're cool. You know where the menu buttons are. You know where the focus buttons are. You know where all that stuff is. But you know what you have to do? You got to practice. And you got to practice in the dark. And it might not be fun. It might not be sexy.
Wait, I have an idea.
Yeah?
For a product.
What's that?
The Kuna camera backlight. You need to make a super low-powered light that comes out this way over the back of your camera. So when you're shooting at night, and it only lights the back of your camera.
I don't need it because I practice.
No, you don't need it, but other people need it.
You don't need it if you practice.
You don't need it if you have a light. No,
That's
think
true.
about it.
That's true.
Just, a little LED panel.
could.
This big, it's super small, and
Or
it's
practice.
powered. No, wait. It's powered off the USB on your camera.
Yeah, you could do it.
All of today's cameras
You could
have
do it.
USB, and you just, and I'm talking about
Yeah.
2 inches long by 1 inch wide, and you just flip it out at night, and it just lights. But come on, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, that's true.
And you
It
gotta
would
call
be
it
helpful for
The
people.
Kuna
However,
nightlight.
if they
That's
just
it. That's
the
the
Kuna
name,
nightlight.
The Kuna
There you go.
nightlight. I've got it.
Yeah.
The Kuna nightlight. You need to go get that URL.
Yep. There you go. I'll
Go to
get it.
GoDaddy.
But I mean, really, when you think about it, that's what we don't spend a lot of time practicing. I see it like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Like in other words, we'll go out and do street photography,
Mm-hmm.
right? You walk out of your house and you walk around hoping to get lucky. That's not practice. Practice is, I'm going to do street photography today, and I'm going to only
Intentionally do
focus on
something.
a particular thing. I'm just going to work on shadows today. I'm just going to look for interesting shadows, and I'm not going to walk all
I'm
over
not going to
my
distract
town.
it, and I'm just going to focus.
I'm just going to focus on shadows, and I'm going to get really good, and I'm going to do it again next weekend, and I'm going to do it again the next weekend. That's practice.
Yeah, the people don't go, if you want to get better at golf, you don't just go play around. It's fun to go play around and
Yes.
have the food and drink and all that good
Yes.
stuff. But the people that are going to get better at it are the people sitting at the driving range every day.
Yes.
That's who's going to get better at it.
Yes.
So you want to know how we get better at photography? We practice. I practice all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
So that's what makes you better. All right. I have a resolution.
Yes.
All right. So my resolution is to simplify in 2026, simplify your gear. And what I mean by that is a lot of people have a whole bunch of gear, and you kind of get this paralysis when it's time to go shooting. I'm going to take a trip.
yeah.
What am I going to take? And it's because you have so much gear, it's not clear what to take. And I'm going to give you a very common scenario that I run into I talk to people, because, Eric and I do these workshops. By the way, speaking of that, our workshop in Vietnam is sold out.
Yeah, sold out.
It's completely sold out. So, and next up, I'm coming is Switzerland, the Alps, the Swiss Alps.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming up here probably by next Monday or Tuesday, I'll be making the first announcements on that. Anyway, and if you're not on my list, go to scottkelbyworkshops.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and get on my list. So that's the one.
Always go to the bottom of the page right
Go to
there.
the bottom of the page. There it is, and just sign up, and then you'll get an early advance before the public.
There you go.
And the public hardly ever gets to know because it's usually sold out from that list and from previous people who've been to other workshops. Anyway, back to our story already in progress. All right. So a lot of people have this scenario, like people will come to me and say, hey, I'm coming to your workshop, and they start listing all the gear they're going to bring, and I'm like, ooh. So can you look on my screen here?
Analysis paralysis.
All right. I'm going to give you a very common scenario. So a lot of people have this lens. It's a tremendously popular lens. Now, it says Canon only because I had pictures of Canon.
Yeah, you could apply any other camera
Yeah,
manufacturer.
everybody makes pretty much the same lenses or very, very close to the same lenses, okay?
And it's because of physics.
All right. So, yeah, it's because of physics. All right. So a lot of people have the 16 to 35. Another lens that everyone on Earth seems to have is this one.
Yeah.
The 24 to 70.
Yeah.
All right? And if people have a third lens, it is very, very often another one of the most popular lenses in all of
70-200.
photography. It's exactly 70 to 200. Eric was saying it before I got there.
Yeah.
All right, these are super, super popular. But let me tell you what the problem with this trio is. Overlap.
Yeah.
So you have a lens, a 24, and people would say, well, I want to shoot landscapes, so I want to get a 24. Well, you can use a 16 for landscapes.
I know where you're going.
You can
with
use a
this.
24 for landscapes. You can use a 35 for landscapes. The 24 is already in there, so you don't really need the 24 of the 24 to 70. There's overlap here too, because while 70 is in that middle lens, the 24 to 70, it's also in the 70 to 200. So if you didn't take the 24 to 70, would you have 24 covered? Yes.
Yeah.
Would you have 70 covered?
Yep.
Yes. Would you have 35 covered? Yes. So what's missing? You'd be missing a weird range, 36 to 69. And basically what that equates to is a 50. You'd be missing a 50. Now, if you do travel or landscape, or, well, those are the two biggest genres, like travel and landscape. And then I don't think that you'll go out and see another photographer shooting a 50. It's just not that it wouldn't ever happen, but it's not a very common, like landscape, everybody wants a 24.
It's a very common lens because the 50 is one of those cheap, wide lenses. Like,
Okay,
that's the
it
one.
can be.
It can be.
That lens I just showed you was $14.99.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But there is.
You can buy a
the
cheaper,
50,
uglier one, yeah.
You know, and it'd be like
Right.
f1.8. It wouldn't
So,
be a 1.0 or
One of my
1.2.
resolutions to you, if I could suggest one, would be for 2026, really look at your gear and say, do I need all these lenses? Do I want to carry these lenses? And if I do carry these lenses, what am I gaining from it? And I think that there is some fear that is deep bred into photographers
We do.
that
We're
if
gonna
you don't
miss
take,
something.
that you're going to miss a award-winning shot because you needed a 39 millimeter, but you only had a 35. Like, come on. And if you wanted to have a better 2026, I would
Simplify.
say simplify your kit
Simplify.
and sell your stuff. Go to B&H Photo, go to their used department, go to KEH. They'll give you a bid right online, instantaneous.
Yeah.
This lens is worth this. You ship them the lens, and they ship you a check. It's really, it's an
very
incredibly easy
So
process.
easy.
Hey, speaking of that, I hope Karen in accounting isn't listening for the thing I'm about to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Getting a new lens.
Oh, no.
But it replaces another lens.
Speaking of simplify.
All right. Yeah, no.
Which lens?
Oh, I'm going to sell the lens to
Yeah.
I want
But
you to
what's the
guess which lens.
Simplify lens.
Tell me which lens I'm going to get.
I don't know, because, I mean, you have the 24 to 240, which
Yep.
is like the
That's my
all-around go-to.
love
You have a
lens.
wide lens.
It's going to replace something.
I mean, are you going to go for the ultra-wide, like super-wide?
What?
Are you going to go for the 10 to 20?
Yes, I am.
I love that lens. It's my favorite, like one of my
It's an
favorites.
incredibly good lens. It's a 10.
If I take the 10 to 20 and the 24 to 240, I'm good.
That's
I'm
it.
Good.
That's it. So that's what I'm doing.
can't beat it.
So I have a 14 to 35. I'm going to sell my 14 to 35.
Like, that's a travel combo.
It's in
I
great
get
shape.
Super wide and super tight and everything in between.
Yeah, 2 lenses. And the 10 to 20 is not a very big lens.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Sherry Keene.
love
First,
that
I have
10
to
to
say hi to
20.
Sherry. Sherry's a friend of mine. Hi, Sherry. Sherry says the 20 to 240 works. I hated it at first, but it's growing
It
on
does.
me.
It's like
Sherry and I.
people
Sherry
do.
comes
They
to my
have like
workshops.
that,
Sherry and I be arguing about that 24 to 240 all the time.
I
So
did a
I'm-
workshop with Rami last year.
But she has an open mind.
Talking about your lens, I did a workshop with Rami last year, and he saw the 10 to 20, and he saw the results, and he went, I don't know, I'm gonna have to switch to Canon for that lens.
I know,
mean,
it's an
he was like, why doesn't
unbelievable
Nikon
lens.
make this?
It's
Because it is
rectilinear,
unbelievable.
it's just-
unbelievable.
It's an incredible lens, and so Karen doesn't know it because she hears it. She's our head of accounting, and she does watch the grid, so now she's getting a heads up. I was going to send her the receipt anyway. All right, but anyway, just hi to Sherry.
It's
Hey, Sherry, by the way,
not the
has
cheapest,
been-
but it's a great lens. I love that
2025. Sherry was cleaning up on winning awards. By the way,
lens. Oh yeah.
she won all kinds of stuff. She's so good. All right, let's. We have some more comments here. Sharon wants to know, hey Erik, any word on when the new C Star? So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So Erik started showing this. It's
Smart
a telescope
Let's
with
call
a
it. That's what
camera
they call
that
it.
is very inexpensive and it's robotic and it really is. It's absolutely amazing. If that company doesn't send you like a turkey or something nice, Erik has sold more of these. This company
I'm
doesn't
not
know.
into it for that.
No, he's not. But all of a sudden, all these orders are coming in left to everybody that Erik knows, and that's why they're asking. So when's the new?
So-
I don't even have one. I remember this rumor
So,
from last
the
year.
Rumor, and it's out already for pre-order. So you can go pre-order it right now. You will be. It's a C Star S30 Pro, which basically what this S30 Pro is. It's the same as the S30. It's the same thing. It's just what it is it's got the newer sensor. It's got a wider field of view, so it's higher resolution. So it goes
Nice.
from like the other one was 2 megapixels, and again, that's where you can pre-order it right
it's
there.
a little more expensive.
It's a little more. It's $200 more than what the other one was, but you're getting that bigger sensor. But the other thing you're getting with this one is the secondary sensor is a wide sensor on it, and that can actually shoot Milky Way landscapes. It's about equivalent of a 24 millimeter, and it does all the stacking and tracking within the scope. I mean, I haven't yet played with it, but I'm really excited, and there's one coming later this month, so we'll see.
Wow.
We'll see what happens. But they're probably not going to be shipping until the end of the month.
It
if you
said
pre-order.
on the
If you
on the
pre-order
page,
it, you're
end
probably
of
going
month.
to. I would say you're probably going to get it if you pre-order right now in February.
All right, so Erik, C Star Kuna, Sharon has a question. She says, "Hey Erik, we finally had clear skies and I got to play with the C Star S30. It was super easy, but I still wish you'd do a KelbyOne class so I can tap into all the features." Yes, Mr. Kuna. I've had even people email me, when is Kuna going to do?
I've been talking to Christina about it. We'll do it this month.
But they want 2 things from you, Erik.
Yeah.
Just because I
But I kind of feel like I want to wait for the S30 Pro now.
well, you can wait for
I
it.
could do a supplement.
All right, number 1 is they want to see how to use that, but they want to see how you process the images from that. It's 2 classes.
Yes.
One's shooting, one's post-processing.
Yes, because there is post-processing.
Just so
as
you know.
Well, like anything in photography. And I think what gets weird about astrophotography is we use different file types. We use this thing called a FITS file rather than a RAW file.
Not the FITS file. It's the worst.
It actually comes from the Hubble telescope.
Hey,
days.
Dobson wants to know, where's Polaris? It's
To
up
the
there.
north.
All right. Oh, look,
About,
Dodie.
27 degrees
Dodie
up
says, I ordered
this
my
latitude.
C30 Pro last week. Is this? Why do we even talk about photography? Because the show has become the telescope show.
Yeah, Dodie pre-ordered one. That's
James
awesome.
says, I'm going to get the S30 Pro once it's released.
Go pre-order it, because I'm telling you, the pre-orders are getting pushed out and out and out. I've noticed the ZWOs.
Hey, there's a
announcing
good
that they're
there's a
getting
good
pushed
thing
out.
from Daniel that is not about.
There you go.
He's talking about what Erik was saying earlier, which is Daniel says a good thing is place those resolutions on the fridge so
yes.
you can constantly
Yes,
see it.
when you have that constant reminder, if you're like Scott was saying, write it down. Like I was saying, put it in front of you. Like if it's not in front of you, you won't do it.
Yeah,
you just
I
won't.
have one on the fridge, and you know what it says? Order DoorDash.
Yep.
Could be. All right. Well, folks,
Yes.
it's time for another break. When we come back, Erik and I have some more ideas for you for.
Hey, before we come back though, because we were just talking about gear, and I want to move off the gear.
C Star?
No. I can't stress enough what Scott was saying here. Like, because I used to be the advocate for everything, right? I was like everything, but my photography got way better when I simplified. Right, it's just because you just don't understand, and the
gear starts to get in the way.
The gear gets in the way, and at the end of the day, like Scott's saying, the difference between this and that is like 35 to 39. It's not going to be life changing. What's going to be life changing is simplifying your setup so you can just focus on what actually matters, the composition. There you go.
When the gear's out of your way, you can really focus and be creative and have more fun. All right, kids, we're going to be back in just a second where we're going to talk about more resolutions, so stick right around.
This is New York City. My name is Ali Rajabi, and welcome to my class, Street as a Studio, Seeing Light, Form, and Possibility. Every corner here holds something unexpected, a flash of light, a shadow, a gesture, a color that only lasts for a second. This class is about learning to recognize those moments, to see beyond the surface, and to create photographs that feels alive and intentional. It's not about perfection or post-processing. It's about vision, patience, and curiosity. We'll explore how to use light, people, and even everyday objects to build images that are thoughtful and full of a story. The street is your studio, wide open, unpredictable, and full of possibility. Let's step into it together and see what this amazing city offers.
This segment of The Grid is brought to you by B&H Photo, the professional source since 1973.
All right, we're back.
Hey, there's an interesting comment from Marcy here.
I was thinking Jax is cool too, but Marcy's got. I had a 70 to 30. I had not used in years. I bought the 24 to 240 with my last camera, and I use it all the time. I just sold the 70 to the 300 to MVP. Good offer and easy to do. I'm telling you, that's great. That KEH, MVP, B&H used department.
Turn that stuff
it's
over.
So easy because it takes all the friction out of it. Do you get the best price? Maybe 10% less than like if you went to eBay, but here's the risk. When you go to eBay,
it's the
you
Wild
don't
West.
know. Like there's so many scams.
It's
There's
the
so many
Wild West on eBay.
you don't want to do it. For 10%, don't do it.
Yeah. Yep.
All
right, Tim.
Tim's saying having no money helps with the resolution to make the best use of the gear you already have.
Yes,
this
it does.
is true.
Absolutely.
And that's like we talked about. It's more about practicing and working with your gear and working with that stuff than focusing on the gear. Yeah.
All right, Jack. Jack has a good one. You were right.
Yeah, Jack's got a good one. My number one resolution is try a different chicken sandwich every week.
All right, so Jack, we want to jumpstart you here. All right, do Popeyes last, right? Because that could well be the best one. However, Dave's Hot Chicken, which is like everywhere now, Dave's Hot Chicken. We talked about
Very respectable.
what was it? Church's Fried Chicken.
Churches.
They had a nice, but you have to order
like
two.
2 and stack them.
You have to order 2. No, not have to stack them. Just
No,
order
that's
2.
what you do. You stack them.
You stack them. That's a lot of bread.
Yeah. No. Stack the chicken.
Oh, stack the
Throw
chicken.
away the other bread.
Yeah,
Only
you could
one
do
bread.
that. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like a double cheeseburger size at McDonald's.
It's a double
All
chicken
right,
sandwich.
and try Zaxby's, quite good.
Mm-hmm.
KFC.
KFC.
I'm telling you, KFC is.
And you know who
either
used to have
number
the
one or
best
number
one?
2.
You know who used to have the best one? Burger King.
Burger King had,
But
the
they have the
chicken-
worst one now.
Yeah.
Well, next to Wendy's.
No, Wendy's is the worst.
Next to Wendy's.
All right, Stu. Hey, Stu.
Stu's
says,
got the dad joke.
Yeah,
My New Year's resolution is 1920 by 1080.
that's 16 by 9, Stu.
Yep.
Ba-doom.
Diane's saying, my gear is simplified thanks to Scott. I love the 24 to 240. I'm eager to get out and shoot landscapes, but this time of year, everything is so drab here in North Florida. Any ideas on how to practice when landscapes are drab?
Yeah, don't do landscapes during when the landscape season is bad, because here's why I would say that. If you go out in drab kind of weather and you come back with a bunch of shots, you're going to feel about your photography.
Feel unmotivated, yeah.
Try something different. Like maybe you could do indoor macro. So when you're out and you're shooting in the field and the landscape time is nice, you can shoot some incredible flowers with mountainscapes. You know, there's other things that you might consider that you could literally do in home that would be fun and landscape adjacent or kind of semi-related.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and making a bunch of photos you're disappointed with, it'll suck the life out of you.
Yeah, find something parallel to what you're wanting to do that can kind of help you practice and get better at landscapes. Yeah.
All right, Lori says,
I was looking to trade my 24 to 70 and 7200 in for the 24 to 240, but it's not weather sealed. Has anyone had any issues with that?
I've never had an issue with it. I have shot it in the rain, but I do carry 2 rain covers with me. They're like $6. They're like $3 a piece. You get 2 of them, and they're rain covers. If it gets really bad, you're going to be shooting in the rain.
Yeah,
Put the rain cover on.
Bring the rain covers
I mean,
out.
they're designed for it. They're really small. They're like fancy shower caps for your, and they work. They work great.
I've never had a problem with it, and I tend to abuse my gear, so I tend to not put a rain cover on a lot
All right,
of times.
this one's from Karen Grillian, superstar,
Yeah.
U.S. superstar Karen Grillian.
Karen saying, have you ever regretted selling a lens?
Never. Not
Never.
once. I've never sold a lens that I like, oh man, I wish I had that back.
I probably wouldn't, if I felt that way about the lens, I wouldn't sell it.
Yeah.
But you know, the hard part is a lot of times I was selling stuff to upgrade to RF lenses from EF lenses, and I never regretted that.
Hey,
because
Doug's
they were
got
always
a
better.
really good
Yes.
resolution here.
And I think this is great because this is talking about specifics. Doug's saying, one of my New Year's resolutions is to take one print-worthy photo each month.
That's a really good goal.
That's
And
a
if you
Ansel
get-
Adams quote, right?
Yeah.
One good crop a month is fine with me, or
Yeah,
something
if he
like
gets
that.
one- yeah,
Yeah, one good crop.
Yeah, he said 10 to 12 photos a year is a good take.
That's
If
a
you can
good
get
take.
10 and a print-worthy one, that's really good. Doug, that's a
But
high five on that
But
one.
here's the thing now, Doug. Take it one step farther and make sure you make a print every month of that print-worthy one. Because if you don't,
Yeah, make a print.
make a print. Yeah.
do
But
that.
still, I love the specifics of it. Like, that's where I'm talking about, is like when you have that specifics, it changes. And that's where another thing that I had for this topic, you know, talking about like things that we need to instill in us. A big thing that I think helps me is to set a plan at the beginning of the year, a 1-year plan. Basically, and what this could be like for a lot of people is, I know there's a lot of people that don't have a portfolio. You just don't have a portfolio.
Right.
Give this year, and your plan is, I am going to, in this year, make my portfolio, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to take that off in chunks, and I'm going to do it.
But Eric, you could have a portfolio tonight.
You could,
You're
but
already
people
paying
don't
for
do it.
You're
People
already
don't
paying.
do it.
So first off, you're already paying for a portfolio. If you subscribe to the Adobe anything, you have a feature, a service that's included in your membership called myportfolio.com.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And it's really called Adobe Portfolio, but you go to myportfolio.com, you log in with your Adobe username, and
I believe it's portfolio.adobe.com, because I believe
try
somebody,
My Portfolio.
I think somebody actually,
Somebody stole
Yep.
My Portfolio from Adobe?
no, it forwards to it.
Okay, yeah. Just go to myportfolio.com.
My portfolio
and
works.
there's all of these different templates. You just choose a different template, and you upload your photos. And I have a course here on KelbyOne. You don't have to be a KelbyOne member. You can go and buy it. It's $29, I think. No, it's $39. It's not much. Go buy the course. Or if you're a KelbyOne member, I take you through the whole process of setting up your own portfolio. You're already paying for it, and you could literally have it up tonight. You don't need to take a year to do it. So now, I think what Erik is saying is it does not take a year to build a portfolio.
It's the plan of the.
It might take you a year to have enough images to have a decent portfolio.
It's even finding the images, getting through your images. Like that's what's daunting to people. The actual building of the portfolio is just really pretty easy. I mean, again, like you said, Adobe Portfolio made it easy, and actually, there's others that make it even easier. You know, like SlickPick and others, they make it even easier. Portfolio has a little bit. That's why if you're going to do Portfolio, it's free. You might want to watch this class, because it's not the reason. There's a reason it's free. You know, it's not as easy as the others.
No, but if you watch my class, I show you exactly how to do it.
You can go through it.
It's not that it's not easy. It's not obvious.
Yes, that's
There's
the
a lot of times it's not obvious, which is
Yeah,
why
it's like, why is the button
let me put it
there?
this way: if you can figure it out yourself, why did I do a class? I did the class because a lot of it's not obvious. But if you watch my class, you'll 100% it. You will 100% it.
Yes, but that's what you have to go through and find your best images. But there's another reason the reason you want to do this as a photographer is if you don't have your best work or know your best work, how are you going to judge your next photo shoot? And how are you going to judge your next?
Yeah.
How do you know that you're getting better?
How do you know where you are?
How do you know where you are? How do you know where you stand?
All right. So you know when I started this holiday, I'm not done because it's kind of complicated, but I got a cool project I'm doing. So I am not happy with the state of my travel photography portfolio. I haven't updated it in a while, and I'm just not happy with it. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going through all of my finals from all of my shoots. It's a lot. I'm putting them all in a giant folder. I'm going to sit down one night with my wife. My wife is really great at this. And I'm going to show her the photos, and I'm going to say, tell me which ones should be in there. And we're going to go through, we're probably looking at 300 photos. And we'll just do it, we'll narrow it down just like I would do if I was judging a contest. We'll go from 300 down to 70, down to 40, and then it gets really hard, like which 24 are going to make it. So I'm looking for 24 images. So I started it this holiday, and I never got through it because just life and, you know, parties and different, you know, drinking and partying and drugs and no,
Oh, boy.
It was just the, you know, the holidays and you know, still had to do some work.
So you're
stuff.
hanging out with Dobson, huh?
Hanging out with Dobson.
Yeah.
Yep. Dobson's very big on drug abuse. Huge on it. Don't hang around him because you'll absolutely abuse drugs. Sherry has got a very nice comment.
This actually leads to one of the things I was going to talk about. But Sherry's saying, go on a workshop with this crew. You'll get 12 photos in a week.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, if you want to build your portfolio in a week,
Yeah.
come with me and Erik. You know, we're gonna come back from Vietnam with incredible pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Like Vietnam is like the hot spot right now for photography. It's one of the most photogenic places. It's different, it's otherworldly, it's beautiful, it's colorful.
But that's where it goes to my next thing of like in the new year, the one thing, again, the gear is nice, but there's a shortcut to making better photos that nobody ever wants to take. And that is investing in yourself.
That was my thing I had on my list.
Well, there you go. Now you can talk about it.
Well, thank you. Okay, you set me up. Here's what I was going to say, and I've talked about this before, just like the golf thing earlier. These are like topics that I've talked about in my crash course, and one of them was, and I've talked about this in travel as well. If you want to make some great images, which one is more likely to give you success? Buying a new lens or buying an airplane ticket?
Airplane ticket all the time.
Airplane ticket 100% of the time.
Unless you tell me you have 0 lenses.
Yeah, if you have
In that case, you
everybody's
need a
got-
lens.
No, you got a phone.
You need a lens.
Got a phone.
Yeah, if you got a phone, you're
Your
good.
phone kills it.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, we have phone news.
Yeah, we got an iPhone conference.
One of our most popular, maybe it is our most popular.
It is our most popular.
Our most popular online conference that we do of the year is coming up. It is the iPhone Photography Conference. I think you guys saw a video about it just a minute ago on the last break. But if you go early, you save $160, that's pretty good. And
Don't tell Karen.
don't tell Karen. Karen's going to be like, I can't believe the money here. And by the way, those are all iPhone photos. All the photos that you're seeing are iPhone photos.
There you go.
There you go. iPhone. And look at these great instructors from all over, people who really love their iPhones and take amazing pictures with them. So that's what's coming up.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, Belinda says she's hoping for the Switzerland workshop to update your portfolio. Oh, Belinda, where we're staying in it's what's the town? It's not
Interlaken?
Interlaken. It's not Schlaken. Anyway, Interlaken is where we're staying, and it's the gateway to everything, to the Matterhorn and to everything else. I mean, the Matterhorn's not there, but it's close. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to be based in Interlaken, and I think we signed the contract today for the hotel and the transportation and all that. So next week we'll be selling the tickets.
There you go. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like when you're
Interschlagen.
talking about that, like it really is like if we don't invest into ourselves, be it training, be it travel, like there's like when we were talking about like, well, the photos in my area aren't good right now. Like sometimes that means you got to travel, like you got to get out there, like,
Yeah.
and do different things, and just make sure you're prioritizing your investment into that, and not some lens that really is not gonna like earth-shattering, life-shattering change your photography.
Yeah, let me show you something.
Unless again you told me you have 0 lenses.
Nobody has 0 lenses because they have a phone.
I know.
Your phone comes with a lens. Hang on one second.
I'm telling you, go get that 24-240 and 24-200, and you'll be
I
fine.
love that lens.
You'll be fine.
Hold on.
I tell you, you put that 24-240 with that 16 millimeter, and really, that's the travel combo if you want just light and affordable.
All right, I want to show you this. Take a look on my screen. You can go to Zurich, which is your stopping off place to go to better places.
Yes.
Don't shoot in Zurich.
You can
It's
go
a
to
snooze.
Interlaken.
You can go to Interschlaken. London, swing in London, 644, 698 to Rome. I've seen cheaper ones than this. Here's what you got to do. Go to Delta. If Delta is anywhere near where you fly out of, like sometimes you're like in Dallas and you're going to fly out, on American. So go join their frequent flyer, whatever. If you go join Delta Sky Miles, they will send you deals that are shocking, better than this. And the last one I got was better than this one, where the numbers were just insane. I was just like, I was sitting there just telling my wife, honey, look, you can go to Seoul, South Korea for $700.
Yep.
They had one on points that was where you could just use your points. That was unbelievable, just incredible. You can go and you spend $600-700. You're going to come back with an amazing. Now you need a hotel and whatever. Get around and food, but you'll have a wonderful experience. You'll experience another culture, which is really the best part of it. You'll come back with wonderful photos. You'll have lots of food that's from that area. I mean, travel is one of the most enriching things. What was that saying was, travel is the only thing you buy that actually makes you richer. Mm-hmm. I think that is a really, really great quote. I wish I could attribute to whoever said it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry says,
Agreed.
hey, Scott, I'll drive to meet you in Switzerland. Yeah, Sherry's based in Germany. And when I did, what did we do, Venice? She drove down to Venice.
There you go.
All right. And Belinda says, I'm hoping for Switzerland to update my portfolio. Let's go.
And John Dukes is saying,
John Dukes!
Gear is always fun to invest in, but every year I find more and more that my photography experiences and trips are so much better.
I'm hoping that John will take a trip to Florida and take over the grid again.
Yeah, for real.
Because when John's your guest,
yeah, you don't have to do anything.
you can just
Yeah.
you could go and have a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love John.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. Look at Jeff's comment.
Jeff saying, just check some used prices in B&H. More reasonable than I expected.
Yep. All right. Craig says, when is Switzerland? I love Interlaken in that area. Can you guys pull up my workshop and let's see where Switzerland is? Hold on one second. They'll pull it up. It's in April.
April. Somewhere.
Let's see. It's sometime in April. April 20th through 24th, right there.
There you go.
And there's my stinking picture of the Matterhorn, and I don't like that picture. I'm going to come back with a better picture of the Matterhorn. It's a stupid. I just don't like that picture.
There you go.
Yep. And then look at that over to the left, me and the Kuna man
Yep.
up in
Sold
Vietnam.
out.
Yep. And we're going to go there. We're taking a cruise, an overnight cruise to Halong Bay. Is that what you see right there? Halong Bay.
All right.
All right. So anyway,
We got to take a short break.
yeah, we have to take a short break because we're actually.
So I'm wondering if
out
that
of time.
means we're actually taking a short break. We'll see here.
We'll
in
see.
just a
Could
second.
be. Could be short. You don't know.
We'll see.
Hey, we never told people where to go for that iPhone conference. KelbyOneLive.com.
There you go.
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. In this class, I'm going to show you the 3 deadly sins of sky replacement. These are 3 mistakes I see a lot of people doing sky replacement are doing over and over and over. So we're going to tackle all 3, and then I'm going to show you how to replace the sky for sunrise, sunset, even the Milky Way. I'm even going to show you how to do time blending, where you take a sunset and then you add the Milky Way. I'm going to show you what to do when the sky replacement doesn't work. I'm also going to show you how to use Nano Banana, which just came into Photoshop, which is Google AI, to do sky replacement if you don't have a huge collection of sky. This class is the latest on sky replacement. It's going to blow your mind exclusively on KelbyOne.
This segment of the grid is brought to you by Platypod, the world's most compact tripod base.
Hey-o. All right, we're back, and we got some winners of
Yes,
stuff. We're
we
giving away
do.
some stuff.
So the Platypod grip is going to JMVN. You know who you are. And then the new Lightroom book is going to Margaret Malott Jardine
You could be Margot.
or Margot.
The T is
Malott.
silent there on the end.
Yep. There you go. And then the night photography book is going to Dave C. And then Crush the Composition book is going to Nina. And then On One No Noise is going to Lori B.
Well, congratulations. How do they get their prizes?
All they got to do is email us over at gridprize@kelbyone.com. Yes,
gridprize.
at kelbyone.com.
One word, all lowercase, at KelbyOne.com.
It's been a few weeks, yeah.
Tell us where we're shipping it or how to get it to you.
Yeah,
And
then
we'll verify that you're really you.
Yeah, JMVN.
We'll send it out. We send out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
There
So
we
a
go.
couple of last things. Don't forget about the iPhone Photography Conference coming up here in March, I believe.
KelbyOneLive.com.
That's the place. Keep an eye out for my Switzerland workshop, which is coming up in April. Then in October, it is Florence and Cinque Terre in Italy. And then November would be Dubai. Woo!
There you go.
Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah. With Vito Tanzi as a guest instructor there. Vito Tanzi. Anyway, that's what's up, folks. And thank you guys for watching. Good to be back.
Yeah.
And we will be back next Wednesday. I believe next Wednesday will probably be, unless I am incorrect, our first blind photo critiques.
And then the thing is, it's going to be next Thursday for everybody.
Yeah, Thursday. I forgot, we moved to Thursdays for all kinds of reasons. One of them is the iPhone conference.
Yeah.
We don't have to cancel the grid because of the iPhone conference, because we moved it to Thursdays.
So yeah, so get 3 of your images ready for next week, blind photo critiques.
There you have it, folks. Also, you know what would be good to do this weekend? Want to start off your year right? Go join KelbyOne. Join KelbyOne. You get new classes every week.
Invest into yourself.
A gigantic library of classes, just huge, and lots of help. Lots and lots and lots of help. You don't have to go it alone this year. You got friends. You got friends in the photo business.
Yeah.
So go to KelbyOne.com. Give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. It's 100% money back guaranteed. If you go and join and you don't think it kills, you're good. But you'll like it. You'll super dig it. And that's like kind of the homepage dashboard. And look, go scroll a little bit further down, and like there's the last 4 classes. A class comes up every week. They're pretty killer classes.
Well, there you go.
All right, everybody. Thanks very much, and we'll catch you next time right here on the grid with the smooth flowing grid work of one.
Yep.